Fairyland, from real musician to fairyland to heaven to and back. And then over here, would be his keys, of course. You have no keys up in heaven. Maybe you do. What do you do with your keys? Somebody gets it.
All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. Well, he won't get locked out if he goes.
I don't know. It just got me thinking. You put objects up there and they present metaphors for something, and you got to, two objects, three objects together become something totally different.
Yeah, right. I hate to go to heaven and forget my keys and get locked out.
This is his keys from his place.
Neverland.
Neverland. I see these are his keys from Neverland, and he doesn't need them anymore.
Oh, that's the reason.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe it could be a heaven key.
That's cool. Okay.
Everybody has their own interpretation.
Okay, lead the way.
Where are we going?
Anywhere you want.
Over here.
Okay.
This is my first horseman, and right here in his hand over here, he has slayed some innocent cartoon-like character who is bleeding, thus the red wire. Down here, some more blood dripping down. This is a scary piece. So if you're faint of heart, don't look at this piece. But this would be a sword. Thus, directional blood squirting out. This is not a nice person, even though they're wearing a mask of some cartoon character, but underneath they are ferocious and very dangerous.
What kind of mask is that?
I'm not sure.
That's like a, from this angle.
This is from The Incredibles. This is the kid from The Incredibles.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Oh, see, I picked up a little shadow. It looked like a little chicken beak or something on him.
And this is from just lips from a magazine.
Oh, okay, got it.
And and this is Captain America's leg or something. And this other leg this is Batman with magnets.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, but he fits so well on this horse, which is an antique horse, of course. It rhymes. But this horse, an antique dealer caught me one time and he said, "You know how much that horse is worth? With the clock, do you still have the clock?"
Oh, wow.
And I said, "No, I tore the clock off." So he's like all frantic about making money from an antique. So I was like, I tried to let him know I need more horses because this is only the first horseman of a 7 horseman series. But I don't think I'm going to get one for less than $100. It sounds like it. So.
Wow.
But I'm on the lookout. I got this one for less.
So you're making more of these?
Yes, I want more horsemen. Yes. In fact, I want to make a bigger piece, horse head. Horse head. I still want to do a motorcycle. I want to do George Washington. I mean, there's a ton. There's things I want to do.
Wow, George Washington, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. How big?
A lot of white metal.
Yeah.
Big. Kind of like Vincent Van Gogh territory there.
Wow, that's really cool. Let's revisit the Vincent Van Gogh thing, because the last time we were here, Tracy J.U.N.K was here with us in the studio, and we had a party situation. It was so loud in there. Remember that?
Yeah, that was very loud. I don't know if anybody heard that.
It was tough to hear the conversation. I think the Vincent Van Gogh piece is really cool, and we caught most of it, but it was hard to understand what was being said, and I think that was really cool. Just walk us through briefly. This piece is, well, all your stuff is brilliant anyway, but it's amazing that you really capture so much of this character just by the angle of this thing.
Well, Vincent Van Gogh, this was a 3/4 view, and this is the most to scale, human scale sort of sculpture. I've done. Most of them have been organically, piece by piece, stretching into a whimsy world. This one is, I went from his painting, and I think it's the one from the DIA. So, and I was starting with some skin sort of tones, and you can see and then this would be of course a highlight tone, and I tried to kind of so they would melt together from a distance, kind of like impressionism, and become Vincent Van Gogh incarnate. So. I mean, his heart, and he lives on forever, his whole legacy. I mean, he's, you know, severe ADHD, much like me, you know. But this here, somebody said this was a valuable license plate, you know, that's worth lots of money.
1976.
Yeah.
And he probably wanted to buy it from you. You get that a lot? People that come in and...
Well, the materialists come in and, you know, they say, you know, the people that think this is for a certain function and not to be deviated from.
Right, yeah.
And of course, I come and mess with everyday life and I twist it. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so they either hate me or they like me.
Well, you know, that piece really anchors the jawline on that so well.
This is more or less his beard.
Mm-hmm, okay.
This is his beard, this is his mustache.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and get nothing to somebody else's painting. And
Yeah.
my own painting, cut somebody else's painting up. Put it in there. And I did this part though. This is a Starry Night sort of.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that's a little detail we didn't really catch inside the club environment because it's so dark. And here it really shows up nice because you see the brush strokes.
Yeah.
I really picked that up when I saw it this time.
Yeah,
It
actually,
really is visible.
I was in an art education class based on art history. This project was based on art history, and I did this piece for the class. And so I was a little more structural how I put everything together. And I want to do more of that. I want to be more precise how I structure some of my portraiture in the future.
And this is a really cool piece too. Like he says, a 3/4 view. So everything has a slant angle on it, and everything is so deliberate how it's stacked up.
Yeah, this one just went together a little bit. I can't explain it. It's kind of a signature piece right now. It's one people want to see and like the most, it seems.
So this one, 76. What about this one? That's 76 plate too.
I'm not sure. This is a plate here for his eye. That's a 6. This, I'm not sure. This is a skin sort of piece, you know. This would be separation between skin and hair.
So you get the license plate cut up for the 9, and these have become the eyes. I just not caught that. I knew the washer was in there, but I didn't see the license plate number. It's very, very cool.
Yeah.
It's a nice stroke. It's even. It defines it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's sweet. That is awesome. His hair is always impressive the way you did his hair. It's very jagged, very painterly, even though it's twisted
Yeah,
metal.
I'm happy with it. I just need to surround it with some oversized museum funky frame made out of wood or plastic, something, you know, and that looks frames it up nicely and kind of pushes it away from the wall.
Yeah. And then his mouth is really cool too. Is everything just so precise the way you did it?
Actually, the mouth seems more abstract in a sense, but it does. Somehow it works because your eye fills in. Your eye fills in where it's not doing the job completely, but your eye fills it in and makes it okay. But somehow it went together, which makes it more interesting because it just kind of fell together.
Wow, that's very cool. Anything else you want to show us? How about this piece over here?
Yeah, okay.